All right. Hopefully, oh, I gotta change my audio so y'all can hear the video. Starting off with this one is from Crime Cam Now. It says when girls go on multi-county shopping spree, then get busted. And the reason I titled this "Shoplifting is Expensive" because after you pay your fines, restitution, you probably on probation for a while, community service, you got all these things for shoplifting. So that's why I'm like, shoplifting is actually very expensive. So let's go ahead and get started. I will have commentary throughout.
With the Flagler County Sheriff's Office on May 7th, 2025, deputies with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office responded to a TJ Maxx in Palm Coast, Florida, following a report of two women shoplifting. The suspects pretended to shop while discreetly stuffing clothing into a black bag one of them was carrying.
This is the first one I see where they like actually like they showing the shoplifting. They showing it. Also, that's nasty. Don't put a hanger in your mouth. People been touching it, and then what if you put that back? Now somebody done touched something that's been in your mouth. That is nasty, man. Oh, that's the black bag. I was waiting. I was like, where's this black bag? That's the black bag she's stuffing in.
Once they were done shopping, they walked out of the store separately, without paying a dime. A TJ Maxx employee confronted the women outside and was able to recover some of the stolen merchandise. The employee then quickly contacted law enforcement and provided detailed descriptions of both suspects and their vehicle. FCSO deputies quickly located the vehicle and conducted a traffic stop less than 2 miles from the store.
How you doing? Step out of the car for me.
Okay.
86. Yeah, I believe it's going to be them. I got 3 females in the car. I think they're all involved.
3 females in the car. Oh, yes, I'm getting off.
Where y'all coming from? Huh? What? What? No, okay, quit. I said step out of the car, didn't I? All right,
Yes,
step out of the
sir.
car. Hey, quit moving around back there. Give me another unit here. I've got a bunch of stolen TJ Maxx stuff in the back.
That stuff not even from there, so I don't do it.
Passenger, keep your hands on the dash for me. You keep your hands on that in front of you. Keep your hands up there in front of you, I said.
She didn't even go in the store. So.
I don't care. Without moving your hands, where's your ID in the car?
I don't have one.
Huh?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
Not in the car.
It's a rental car it's showing? Is a rental car in your name?
No, sir.
Whose name? Ma'am, keep your hands on the deck. Put your hands up in front of you, I said. I don't care who she's calling. You understand? Don't drop your hands. I've got hands up on both of the passengers. What?
Get them out now?
If you want to get one of them out, you can. I just didn't want to. I just got a driver out. She's in cuffs right now. So whichever one you want, and then the other one, keep your hands on the cuff her up. They match the description, so. Here, just put her right here and get the other one out and cuff her up. Because the other one keeps getting on the phone. Yeah, hang that phone up. Well, we're about to find out, all right? Yeah, if you want.
And she pregnant. That's the one that was in the back seat that she's saying she didn't know they were in there shoplifting. Oh man.
I'm gonna use the back of my hand just to go over your pockets, make sure you got. Is there any weed or anything in the car you know about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean I can smell it. So. All right, again, back of my hand, okay? I'm not grabbing your butt. All right, turn around and relax right here for me. Turn around and relax. They're okay. She's saying it was her and another one in the store. She said it was not the pregnant one. Which TJ Maxx is the stuff in the back from?
Daytona.
Daytona. All right, what is your name? Let's start with that.
Marina.
You're not on probation?
I'm not on probation, but I am.
You got an open case right now? You got on bond?
Driving.
For driving? Out of where? Putnam?
Yeah, I'm already sentenced on it. I tell myself here in 18 years.
You're out here committing new crimes when you get sentenced? They ain't gonna like that.
No.
Sentenced to what?
180.
Huh? 180 days? Just for driving? Are you habitual? Oh.
From court fines. It's not for like
Good.
driving. It's for court fines. And they can't get it fixed.
Here, let's walk back here. Let's get you out of the rain and at least get you dry for now. I smell weed coming out of there, so let's, the driver said that there's weed in there, but let's make sure none of my medical marijuana card, and then we can at least get that part out of the way. There's a whole bunch of TJ Maxx stuff in the back with tags all thrown on the floor, so. Do you have a medical marijuana card? Is there any marijuana in that vehicle? You don't know? Okay. Marina, do you have a medical marijuana card? What? Expired. Okay. There's your marijuana. Right there in the center. It's right there. It is strong. Yeah. Yeah. All this stuff, all these freaking tags on it. No bags or no receipts, nothing. Huh? Yeah, I mean, you've got, so in the front, we got a little bit of weed. It was right in the center console up in the front. And then you can see all the TJ Maxx stuff. And then all up here is all the ripped off tags.
Okay.
So the pregnant one was here sitting on all these clothes. Okay. And right in front of her is all the ripped off tags.
Which one did you say to go for? The one in the pink?
The one with just the top. Hey, you're sitting on a bunch of stolen stuff in the car.
I didn't steal nothing. No,
you're sitting on it all.
No, I was not sitting on it. I swear for God, I was.
You were in the back seat, right?
But that was not my
I know,
stuff.
but all this clothes right here, you were literally, when you got out of the car, it was behind you. You were sitting on it.
I literally asked the lady that just took her. I told her when I was asleep, I was laying down and I was not hiding them. I swear for God.
So all of it was.
Okay, here's a question. As a reasonable person, that they use a reasonable person. Okay, as a reasonable person, do you think she wasn't in the store? She didn't steal anything actually physically from the store. But do you think she knew the stuff was stolen? Because, y'all, my brain is saying you knew this stuff was stolen. They were actively stealing and then came back to the car. And it's a lot of stuff in the back seat. Do you think, y'all, that she knew they were stolen? And then if she did know, I don't know at what point do you say this person benefited because, you know, I don't know if anything was going to go to her. I know something you have to get your attorney to argue for you, but I'm like, you seem like you knew they were stealing, though.
You were laying on top of all of it.
No, not like to hide it, but I was using it as cushion to like, what?
And the other thing is all the tags that are all pulled off are all right in front of where you're sitting in the back of it. I
swear for God, that was not me, sir.
I mean, you need better friends than I imagine, right?
But they told you I wasn't stealing. Like, I wasn't stealing. Like, that man can confirm. We go watch those cameras.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't in there, correct?
But
you're on top of all the stolen property and stuff.
No, that was not my stuff. It wasn't like that. That's what I'm trying to say. It was not like that.
But you're going with them from store to store and they're stealing stuff.
No, I was in the backseat. I was not stealing.
I know you're not getting out, but you're in the car with them going store to store.
I did not know, sir. I swear for God, I did not know.
Okay, you got to take it up with the deputy that's investigating it.
Okay, yeah, it did. I saw kids' clothes, Angela. I'm in there with you on the kids' clothes. Sweet Tea said accessory to the crime. That's why I don't like riding with people. But I know she. I'm just saying though, like, what if you are one of the ones that you're just like, you live your normal life. You got people like, you don't really want to go shopping, but you're just hanging out with your friends and they stealing and you stuck in the car with thieves and it's your first time realizing that they're thieves. Like, you just don't, I just say, don't answer the police. Tell your attorney, get me out of this, and I'm never talking to these people again. Now, I do think she was in on it though, but I'm just saying, I always wonder about people that get caught up in situations that they didn't know. Jacqueline said her assignment was to remove tags. That is funny. Yeah. She better get a good attorney and never hang out with them again, Jam. But I think she knew though.
Which one?
We'll talk to her when she gets back up here.
Cause I was not stealing. Like, what? I did not do nothing. They could vouch for that. I did not steal. That's not none of my stuff. That's not mine. I don't steal. You see my truck? I don't steal. This is not my cup of tea at all.
Why don't you tell them to stop? Why are you with them?
All she asked me to do was ride with her. I did not know. All she said was, can you please ride with me? I said, I'm just going to, me and her sister, before she dropped her sister off, she said, I need one of y'all to ride with me. I was going to go in the house. And she looked.
In what city?
Putnam County.
Why did she need someone to ride with her? There was already two people. She had somebody in there with her. Why did she need you to ride with her? That sounds crazy.
I'm not even from here.
In Palaga?
Yeah, I'm from Gainesville. I was just with her because that's my child's godmother.
Yeah.
All she said was, I need somebody to ride with me. I said, okay, cool.
Problem is that they come out of here with all this stuff with no bags, no receipts. You're laying on top of all of it.
I wasn't doing it like that to hide it. I was not doing that.
That's not. But you're laying on top of all of it. It's all stolen stuff.
Not my stolen shit. No, hell no. Not my stolen shit. Sorry, excuse my French, but not my stolen.
You're the one. Yeah, I get it.
No, not the one.
I get it. You're laying on top of it. And then all the tags are popped off are all in your seat right in front of where you're sitting.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No one else is in the bag. It's just you.
To tell you, like, I did not do that.
I know, but no one else is in the bag. It's just you.
You don't think these people probably did that? I did not do that. What I'm gonna touch that stuff for? I don't want it. It's not my stuff. I did not do. No, that's not my. No. I'll talk to the deputy. No.
Yeah. All right, come relax right back up here. So the deputy that's investigating it is dropping the witness back off at the store, and then they'll come up here and talk to you. But you're under arrest for sure. Okay? Are you out on bond right now? Because you got a bunch of theft history in tons of different counties. So this is a felony for you. For both of them, for you and the girl driving.
For real, she got felony?
Yeah. They've been arrested she's been arrested a bunch for stealing. Like 10 times probably. Right?
Only one I know is the one that's bad though.
She's been arrested a bunch for stealing too.
Got nothing good.
But you're in the car, you're involved in this. Yeah, you're in it, whether you want to be or not.
Yeah?
I don't think so. Toshi's done. I'm just waiting on them to. They got all the stolen property inside the car. They still got to take back to TJ Maxx. Yes, ma'am. You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah. The people from TJ Maxx not gonna come here to.
He is. Lovable Scorpion said he just telling all their business. He is. Because other times cops will be like, I guess because they all there together, so they all getting arrested right now. But, they'll be like, we can't tell you. That's an adult. That's their privacy. He like, hey, she got this record. She doing this. He's telling everything.
Show y'all who they came out.
They are. Behind? They are. We're waiting on them.
Okay.
They're coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because when that dude came out that stuff, we was already at that car. sent now.
Okay.
He,
Yeah, they're coming to tell us who is who.
Okay.
Okay. They were just playing all the videos back and stuff. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Do you have any prior convictions for theft?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I do. I'm like, that's
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're waiting on that, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
okay.
All right.
Is the friend, my friend, okay?
Yeah, they're both okay. One of them has to pee, but we're gonna take them up there to the fire station. Let them pee.
She was arrested for petty theft.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's nice. They never, like, when people say I have to go to the restroom, I have to go to the restroom, they almost never let them go to the restroom. It's like, you better hold it till you get to the station. So that is nice of them, honestly, y'all. I'm telling you, 99% of the time, they're like, you just gotta hold it. So just that alone, letting them go use the bathroom is very nice. I'm sorry, because they don't let you do that. Okay, let me let him say what they were arrested for.
With 2 or more prior convictions, possession of marijuana, under 20 grams, drug paraphernalia, possession of an anti-shoplifting device, and driving with a suspended license as a habitual offender.
That was just the one in the back seats charges. Okay.
Just go back on it. So let me ask you before this, because they're pulling all the Daytona store video. Were you in Daytona store?
No, sir.
TJ Maxx?
No, sir.
Hobby Lobby?
No, sir.
You sure? You never went any store?
Honest to God, no, sir.
Was she in any of these stores? No?
I don't think any of them were read their rights because I don't think they cut any footage out, but I don't think that they care about their statements at this time because they do not immediately always read people their rights when I watch these body cam videos. So obviously anything that they admitted to or said is not going to be able to be used, but I think they're going off of the video. I don't think that they really cared up until the point that they may read them their rights, what statements they make, because they have clear video. That's what they're going off of. But no, I didn't hear them read anybody's rights, though.
We're going to find out if you were.
Yeah.
We can all go look at the cameras together.
The second suspect was charged with petty theft with prior convictions and possession of an anti-shoplifting device. Both were transported to jail for booking. The third woman, who hadn't entered the store, was released without charges.
Get pictures of them?
There you go. The third one was released without charges. The pregnant one, Jan said, "I am not my sister's keeper." She did not get any charges. Oh, yeah, it was too late to take that sweatshirt off, Lovable Scorpion. It was too late. All right, on to our next video. This one, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna read you the title and we'll see where it goes. The title says, "Entitled Moms Bring Kids Along for a Walmart Shoplifting Spree." And the amount of times that people steal, and they're like, well, we'll just pay for it. We'll just pay for it. Why didn't you just pay for it instead of stealing? Like, you're past that point. Most times the store does not care about now you want to pay for it. But they do that. And they act like everybody else is inconveniencing them, which is crazy to me. But okay, and this channel's called Unpopular. Here we go.
That's serious. Get this baby. Because y'all ass broke.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah. Y'all ass ain't got to do.
On August 20th, 2023, officers responded to a Walmart following a report of 2 women stealing clothing and baby items with their children present.
Hello. Hi, ladies. How we doing?
How you doing?
Oh, wait a second.
No, we good.
Because we're on video.
I know.
So, okay.
I'm just trying to get this sweater.
Okay.
Like, don't do
Hi.
that. Them my shoes. Them my shoes and these masks too. Give me my spoon back.
Our barcodes don't match. We see that our barcodes do not match.
CVS. Oh, I just got those from CVS. Those, that's masks too. I don't even got to lie about that. Y'all get this back though. I'm just saying, those is masks. Don't do that. I just bought them.
Like, this is not a match.
And my spoon.
This is our merchandise.
No, that is not y'all. Y'all sell the same thing as CVS.
We don't. Our barcodes.
If that's the case, I would have been taking the tags off the same way I was shipping those. I would have opened that.
Look, man. Our barcodes do not match CVS barcodes.
Okay, keep the little spoon, because that's just petty.
All right, guys.
Same way these is my baby beer.
How you doing, Trey?
No, they're not.
I'm fine. Yes, they is.
No, that's not. No, that's
Yes, they is.
No, they not. No, they not.
Yes, they is.
No, they not. No,
Ma'am, can we just kind of have a seat? Okay, it's not the end of the world. All right, we'll figure this out.
I just bought that.
You get what I'm saying?
That I
All
did.
right, what's your name? What's your name? My name's Officer Gracia. Nice to meet you. Okay. What's your name, man?
Tia.
Tia? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Cece.
Cece, nice to meet you. Okay, now that we're on, now that we know who we are here, okay, we're going to try to figure out what happened. All right? Do y'all have any ID?
No, I ain't got my ID on
You
me.
don't have your ID on you? No IDs?
I don't even have the ID, actually.
Okay, how old are we?
Who?
Yeah.
I'm 22.
22? How old are you, man?
I lost my
19?
ID.
Okay. All right, no big deal. We'll figure it out. Not the end of the world. We gotta wait for my partner, though, because we're doing the paper on this.
The paper for what?
Paperwork.
Y'all gonna take us to jail?
I don't know. Probably not.
Cause y'all got all the stuff in.
We gotta figure out what's going on, right? Come on, you gotta.
She just threw that at him. I don't like how she's behaving. I'm gonna tell you that now. I do not like her. I don't like it. Like, you the one that stole. Well, how you mad?
Be nicer, you know? There's no need for that.
You guys don't have IDs on you?
We're all adults here.
No.
Okay. Do you have somebody you can turn the kids over to?
No.
Okay, we'll arrange for transportation then for them.
Huh?
You can arrange for transportation.
So y'all gonna take us to jail? Cause I pay for it now.
Well, we're trying to figure it out.
Cause I just pay for my stuff.
So one of the first steps.
I don't have nobody to watch my son.
Hold on, give me 1 second, okay? One of the first steps that we do is we try to identify who you guys are, because you have no ID.
Right.
All right? We get that done, then we move to the next step. All right? We're not trying to make this difficult. All right? We're just trying to get the process going.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to go home. I'm sure the kids are going to get antsy, right? We're not trying to make it difficult. It's not the end of the world. Can I see your information real quick?
No, that's my son's medical thing.
All right. What's your last name? What's up, buddy? How old? Let me guess. 8 months?
Yep. Since I only had 13, can I just pay for me? I gave it back to him. And I didn't struggle or anything. Like, I have money. I can pay for it.
If it was up to me,
I can just take the items. Yeah. I will pay for it for real.
If it was up to
if you just have the money and you'll just pay for it, then pay for it and don't steal. Like, what do you, it's just 3 items. I didn't fight them. Shoplifting has nothing to do with fighting. A lot of people also think that if you don't leave the doors of the store, you're not shoplifting yet. If you conceal with intent, you've already shoplifted. And then some of them, Walmart included, they usually try to give you the chance to get past all points of sale. So that means after the last register, the last self-checkout register, but you're still in the store, that's the point they're like, all right, they stole. But they give you time. But some of them, as soon as if you put it in that bag, like the last people that put it in their black bag, you already concealed. You've shoplifted. Like, just pay for it then.
To me, like, I would say yes, please. But it's not up to me. It's a process. They got to do what they got to do. We got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, I understand.
It ain't the end of the world.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah, right? I know.
I'm more concerned for the kids.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right.
Well, my baby in jail, so
it's okay.
Y'all might as well.
It's all right. Not the end.
I got the money too. Like, y'all
of the world.
Can't nobody get my son out here.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? How are you? Let me guess. 4.
4. Gonna be 4.
He's gonna be 4. See, I'm good at that. Have you guys ever been arrested for retail theft?
No.
No?
No. Never. Mine basically for fighting and stuff like that. Fighting. Okay.
I can't even go get your body. You're sitting in the car.
Ma'am, can I pay for the item? Ma'am, can I pay for the item?
That's the other thing that got me, Kim. You stealing, your children here with you, and now instead of, because you know somebody, instead of thinking of someone that can be called, you want to be like this, and now your son got to possibly be with strangers because you're not going to give them anyone's information that can watch him. Like, that's crazy and selfish. I hopefully they'll say what they were trying to steal. Sometimes they'll show it and say it. We'll see if they say what they were trying to steal. It's never worth it, whatever it is. And so far, it's rare that I see where someone was actually maybe stealing necessities. I don't see it often.
Give me a second. Okay.
That's okay, buddy.
Come here. You don't want none of that.
No? You don't want a hug?
Sure. And now CPS also possibly would be involved, contributing to the delinquency of a minor. you know, because you got to steal with your child with you. Like, come on.
Yeah, you hungry? Yeah, talk to me. Let me know what you need. Look, check this out. What? You see that? That's cool, right? It's okay, buddy.
So Tia, when was the last time you were arrested?
That's when I was arrested. Yeah. Just shit, maybe like a few months ago.
For what?
They just arrested me, trying to say I didn't pay to bond. They claimed I had a warrant. I just told them I just had bonded out from the stations, from the suburbs. Told them I just bonded out. They said they don't have no record. They took me to the station.
Okay, what department? What was the arrest for? The warrant?
Yeah, the
arrest before that? What was the warrant for?
The warrant for?
Yeah.
I had missed the court date.
What was the crime?
I was in the car. They pulled me out the car and said that I was under the influence.
So do you?
Yeah, right. Like then I'm like.
What's your history gonna say? Never arrested?
No, I've been arrested a few years ago. But,
well, that's a part of your history. What's it gonna say?
I think it was something against the police officer or something like that.
Okay.
I really don't even know because I was out the next day. I really don't know.
You guys got anybody else in the store?
No, it was us.
Okay. They're still adding up how much you stole also.
I only got I can pay for mine. I asked, can I pay for it?
I will
pay for it.
So when they call the police, that means that they want some sort of action taken other than you guys paying
but
for it.
I don't live over. I just hold on. Nobody's gonna get my son.
That's okay. We'll handle that. Okay.
How are you gonna handle that?
It's not the end of the world.
You're not the first person we arrested with young kids.
Okay, but where's my child gonna go?
These are things as a mother
I'm trying to listen to
you
what
need
the officer's trying to
keep
say.
in mind.
I said I'll pay for it.
Right. I'm with the police officer. Those are things as a mother you're supposed to think about before you commit the crime. If I got caught committing this crime, where would my child go? That's not their responsibility. I mean, they have a responsibility. They're going to contact somebody now, but that's not their responsibility like that.
Late. So we're past that point. You already
right, so is y'all finna arrest somebody?
We're waiting for your history. We haven't gotten yours back yet. And we're waiting for the paperwork from Walmart.
Waiting for who history? Both cars?
Yeah, because you're both involved.
That stuff is less than $100.
See if we want to get some questions.
Yeah, if he's coming from the station.
You gotta hear him?
Yeah.
I don't have nobody to my son. Like, come on now, this is not even that serious.
It's a theft. It's a crime.
Bro, I will pay for it. It's not that serious. I'm all the way out here, bro. My son's not gonna have nowhere to go. Like, please don't do this. That's just wrong. Like, for real. Y'all could have gave somebody a chance. I ain't never been arrested for no stealing.
Well, I'm still waiting for your criminal history.
Like, bro, they already called them to come get them.
What was the dollar?
Nobody's gonna come pick him up.
164.
Is that the one with holding the kid or the other one? The one against the wall or?
This one was the $84. Hers is 64.
84 and 64.
This one is her.
Okay, so that's
315. Your subject.
Now, did you take those spoons off? Cause y'all didn't see me grab no spoons. I got some real stuff. My son will be up somewhere.
Y'all still have a problem. Y'all don't have IDs. We need to know who you are.
Ain't that what y'all waiting for? I mean, my son's gonna be up in DCFS somewhere. Like, come on now, for real. Nobody's gonna come get him from out here. I live in Oak Park. Pay for it right now, right here.
So what I'm hearing is she traveled far away from where she normally lives to go steal, which is why someone may not be willing to come pick up her child. Yeah, no, she's saying y'all shouldn't be trying to say I stole the spoons because I actually got the spoons from somewhere else. But yeah, y'all heard spoons too. I think she's trying to say the spoons weren't part of the thing she was stealing. I don't know though at this point, right? I don't know.
I gave them my information. I told them my history and everything. The fact that y'all was stuffing it and was about to leave. I still got a job.
Didn't nobody say if somebody would have walked up and said something like the same way y'all said take it out, what we do, take it out.
I gave them my stuff right then and there. I didn't have no problem.
So now it's loss prevention's fault that they didn't tell them before they got past the point where you will definitely be charged with shoplifting It's their fault. Like, why didn't you tell me when you first saw me stealing versus when I passed the last point? Got it. It's everybody else's fault.
I'm telling you right now, I don't have no problem with Kimbo. I'm not gonna have nobody to get my son.
I understand that. And the way y'all was stuffing it, y'all didn't care while y'all was loading it in.
Right.
Y'all didn't care. I'm just being honest. Y'all was just stuffing it. Like, it's cool. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. None of that. The way y'all was doing it. So I'm doing my job.
Thank you, sir.
Now the consequences solely depend on y'all actions first.
If somebody would have walked up to us up in that stove and asked us what we were doing or something, I would have took that stuff out and put that right up in that house. Right hand up to God. Yes.
Because the way you was stuffing it over here, you was laughing about it.
Yeah, but if somebody would have walked up to me and said something, I would have took that stuff out my bag. I wouldn't have even walked to the door.
Let me tell you something, okay? That all makes sense, right? But their job is not to go walk around and tell people who are doing committing shoplifting, hey, why don't you go ahead and take that out of your bag and put it away? Their job is to protect the merchandise from Walmart, and as it walks out the door, that's a crime. Their job,
we didn't make it out the door.
Part of their job description doesn't say, hey, if you see somebody putting their stuff in the bag, go over there and tell them to take it out. So, yeah.
The first set of double doors, when you cross that door, that means you cross the point of sale. That means you come.
There go your last point of sale. So for Walmart, they let you get to them first set of double doors, then all bets are off. And Kim, right, why somebody have to tell you not to steal? And she didn't say, I shouldn't have stole. She said, okay, then when I stole, you should have told me at this point. Like, it's the stealing was still going to be a thing for her, apparently. Who's driving? And you're far away from house with no ID. Right, no ID. There we go again with that, too. It made no sense.
You walk past every register. You don't have to be outside the building for us to detain you. As long as you go out that first set of doors.
No, there's a squad car sitting there.
Okay, but then
there's another one. Oh, there's another one. I got the unmarked.
I'm just saying, y'all give us a chance, y'all give us a chance to just pay for it. That's all I'm saying. We don't even have to do all of this, like, for real.
Sometimes
we don't even have to
things work out. Sometimes we have to do our job. All right. So I want you to understand this.
We don't even have to do this, like, real life. I don't have nobody to get him. I don't live over here. I live miles and miles away.
Can I tell you something? You got somebody right here next to you, or vice versa. It all depends on the situation, right? Who can take custody of your child?
Nobody.
Can I tell you this? If she says, I'll take your child from you while you go get processed, what are you going to say?
Saying y'all gonna take both of us. So what difference does that make?
Eventually you're going to get out, right? We're going to try to process somebody quicker than the other, right? Trust me, we don't want to babysit because it's not in our job description to babysit children, right? We don't have the facilities, all right? One thing we do have to do is keep the children safe. That's why I ordered up some car seats. I'm not just going to put your kids in the back of my car with no car seat. That'd be the wrong thing to do, right? Well, that's not up to me. It's up to them. It's their merchandise. It ain't my merchandise. I'm not the victim here.
It's not even like we stole nothing.
I get you, but a theft is a theft is a theft.
We could have been stealing, medicine or stuff that was like $50 a piece and stuff like that. We stealing baby stuff. Like,
but a theft is a theft is a theft. You get what?
Okay, she said they stole baby stuff. Who asked? Who was it that asked about that? Sexy RN, I think. They stole baby stuff is what she's saying.
I'm saying?
And I would have paid for it to make it not a theft. Then nobody say nothing. It's like y'all was waiting for somebody to try to walk out the door to try to arrest somebody knowing we sitting here with these kids. Nobody, like, that's bogus.
Can I tell you something? Nobody set you up for that. All right? You came in here.
Somebody could just told me to take it out. I would have took it out right there. Like, I'm not even understanding.
If I had somebody on my shoulder telling me every time I was going to do something wrong.
And then if I knew y'all, I thought y'all was just going to be kind of cool and just, okay, whatever, get the stuff back and let it go. I would have left.
We got to do our job.
I wouldn't even be up in here right now.
With this 19-year-old and this 22-year-old, one, they need to learn, and I know they was taught this as kids, just don't steal. But also, yeah, there's not going to be someone that pulls you away from doing a crime or something wrong and physically prevents you from doing it. You have to use your own common sense, your own conscience, your own experience, and know, oh, I shouldn't do this. What do you mean? You can't, there's no fantasy world where you go through life and someone stops you right before you make a bad decision all the time. Like, that's just not how life works. Like, come on. Like, they know that too, though.
If you both would have had IDs, you'd have been go.
Well, I got my ID. Just look me up.
We don't know who you are.
That's what I was.
Now she has an ID on her, y'all. Now she has her ID on her.
She said she making the statement, so I'm letting you know. I asked you
why
for
didn't y'all
ID.
say that and y'all would have got what y'all wanted?
You told me you didn't have no ID.
Because I'm not trying to get arrested, so yeah, I'm gonna say that.
We weren't gonna get you arrested. We was gonna get our merchandise and let you know.
Well, I wish I would have said that too.
But you wanted to be
funny.
Hello. I wasn't being funny though.
We're gonna wait on some questions. I don't want to cut out.
Is it extraditable?
They're confirming it right now.
Let me talk to you real quick. We're trying to work this out so we can just focus on the third party. Obviously, Walmart's got their side, and then they we're just trying to work it out. We just sit down how we can just write you guys citations. You guys are looking at it.
One of the orange is mine. The 4-year-old is mine.
We're checking because we're under the compact different jurisdiction. We're checking the status of the jurisdiction. We want to make this as seamless as possible. I understand it's a major thing, but we want to get it so we get done. If we can, like a citation, can you take custody of this children in the meantime while we deal with what she's got to do? Because more likely we can get her and get her out. Okay?
See, okay, they don't always do this, so I have to call it out. This is nice. The officer is letting her go with a citation because she could have easily also been arrested just because that's their discretion and that's what they decided. So they're saying they're going to let her go so she can take that other girl's child, and the other girl's the one that's going to actually, like, well, they're both arrested, but I guess, like, she's going to get a notice to appear, and then the other one actually has to go get booked or something, but that is nice. That didn't have to happen.
All right, and I understand.
No, I just did that because I didn't.
No. Oh my God! Don't all listen. It is what it is at this point. Okay, we can't unravel all the paperwork when we do it, and you tell us one thing and it's the other. You understand that?
No, there's nothing on my background and
I
nothing. Like, why would y'all even do the thing? Y'all write me a ticket for that?
No.
I was under pressure, shit.
All right, so we want to make it as smooth as possible. I don't want to mess with
Bro, I have my whole car in the parking lot. Like, what is y'all
We'll get
talking
you back
about?
to your car. Don't worry.
Yeah, once everything's done, we'll make sure nobody's gonna tow your car. Right?
I give you that. Okay?
Get this baby, because y'all is, bro. My baby don't even got it. Get this out the car.
Mom's gonna come pick me up.
Get him out the car.
The wrong place.
So you're gonna take charge of the kiddos, and then you have a way to transport them.
Yes, he's gonna pick me up. He is in the car.
Come on.
Excellent.
Across the street.
My baby shit out the car.
That works.
You got her.
Y'all give my ID back.
We will give it to you back.
Okay,
Don't worry.
see that.
We don't want to keep
All right. You all right?
Okay.
Come on.
Doing this for you.
Come on over here. So she's got a hello.
I'm gonna let her know. Okay.
Don't even got no fucking help.
All right. Is she 1019? Hold on. Come on over here. Come on over here.
What am I doing? Y'all already can take somebody to jail. What the f*** I do for?
Relax. So 1019 with the 99 or what?
No, just for.
Just for the retail?
The fuck right now y'all charging somebody for retail because I gave y'all
Nope. You were gonna get charged.
Let me go get my baby.
You were gonna get charged in the first place. All right.
Okay, but y'all could have wrote me a ticket.
Yeah, but you lied about.
Okay, but then I said my friend
Yeah,
in
but
that case I would have just went and took the one.
Oh, they said she lied about who she was. Now, also, though, even if she hadn't lied about who she was, I'm a lovable Scorpion. I think this one was going to go. She was going to go because they didn't like how she was conducting herself. Okay? But now they can say obstruction because she failed to provide ID, but she had her ID on there, on her and all that stuff. So they can go with obstruction. But I think, like lovable Scorpion said, it's because you're acting this way.
No, you can't because that's somebody else.
Okay, so then I should have still just did that in the first place then.
Well, no, because if that's a whole bit, there's a bar.
Okay, that's cool and all, but my baby's gonna get his shit.
You wanna?
Y'all doing too much.
Here. Can you put
Give me your purse real quick. Hold on. We're not doing too much, okay? Hold on.
You don't have to say it.
Put your keys in your purse.
My baby's in the car.
That's fine. We're gonna get it.
Okay, so we can go get it now.
No,
He's
we're not.
already shitty as hell.
Okay, listen. I'm being very nice. I'm gonna tell you what's
You're
going
not
on
being
right
nice no more. Like, no, you're not. You're not. I'm finna go to fucking jail. What the fuck do you mean somebody's being nice?
Okay.
Okay, so what the fuck are you there to do?
I could have done this.
Okay, y'all could have did this in the beginning. If that's the case.
keys in
Give me keys.
the purse.
Get my baby out the car.
Relax.
Bro, my baby shit.
Relax.
Relax. We're gonna figure it out. That's all. You got your keys. If you
Y'all listen to shit over motherfucking fake, man.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah. Motherfuckers can be up in there for what? A waste of fucking time. Like,
here, calm down.
like, we fucking for real.
All right. Well,
Wait, please stop moving. You're gonna
stop
try
moving your hands. Stop pulling away. It is what it is.
Oh, it's irritating.
Now we're gonna go to the car. Okay, we're gonna go back to the street. You don't have to touch me.
I got fucking handcuffs. Hey,
work. Here's what I gotta do, okay? I'm not trying to be extra with you.
272. You can mark one in custody for 13 days.
My car is
okay, and my baby is in my car.
Hey, we're not worried about that right now.
And she did get another life lesson right there. Your friend who was actively stealing with you gets to just appear in court. You're in handcuffs. Look at how you conducted yourself versus how the friend conducted themselves, and just see how things can turn out. Now, not always. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but a lot of times it does matter how you act. Even after you do the bad thing, it matters how you act.
Okay.
How? My baby don't have no milk or nothing.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
How are you gonna figure it out if my baby's with her?
I'm gonna talk to your partner.
How the f is she gonna get it out my car if you have my
I
key?
will give her the keys. Do you give me
Who the
permission?
f gave y'all permission to be up in my car?
Okay,
And
then we
who
won't
said
go
I
in-
gave her permission
then
to
we
go in
won't
my
go in
motherfucking car?
We won't go in your car. Simple as that.
Irritating.
Is this your car right
Touch me.
here? All right, you wanna? Let's go, Carla.
Y'all had some on my show. Y'all ain't got to do. Y'all gonna give her a ticket for it.
If you hadn't lied about who you were, we would have given you
I
another.
don't even give a this y'all finna waste my day. This all this finna do. That's cool. Just take me back to my car once it's all.
Yeah, once it's all said and done, we'll bring you back to your car. Simple as that. Well, you're the one rushing.
There ain't nothing to talk about.
There's a process. There's nothing to your head off, okay?
Take me to jail.
Relax.
Ain't no relax.
Yeah, Jam, you're right. I do. You're right. I do think that they both were gonna go. You're right. It's the children. They didn't want to wait for those car seats and do all the things with the kids. It probably did come down to the children.
Here, I gotta ask you, do you have anything on you?
Yup. Anything.
If anything, you're doing too much.
Anything.
All right.
I ain't doing the most yet.
So we're just trying to get you. That's it. That's it.
No, y'all could have been doing this. That would have been the end of now.
Here, spread your legs for me.
My baby don't got shit. What? Ain't nothing in there?
I still gotta do.
Thank you.
A mess, right? Well, I had the car seats ready in the
Yeah, you did. You did a great job.
Don't touch me. I don't need your shit. I don't want that.
I have to.
I don't want that shit all over my motherfucking neck.
I didn't check her purse. So
Okay.
if you want to check it now, it's up to you.
The woman was charged with resisting or obstructing a peace officer and retail theft.
Okay, resisting or obstructing and theft. Okay. All right, we move on to the next one. Yep, no respect. They don't recognize grace, Jam. They don't. I've seen how their lives can be made so difficult. So difficult. They didn't even charge her with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. They didn't do that one. I don't know why. Hard life lesson to learn that you don't have to learn. They could. Sexy Aria, that's exactly what I was just saying. Right, she's acting like the victim. I don't get it. Yeah, Sharon said close the door. Yes. Who was that? Was that Who sings Never Would Have Made It? The one that was like, close the doors. Ushers, close the doors. That's what I'm thinking. That's the audio I hear in my head. All right, we got another Walmart one. Angry woman thinks she's entitled to free stuff at Walmart. I will warn you, because I did watch this from the head. I do think she gets taken to the ground. So come back in 15 minutes if that's, I'm just letting you know she got taken to the ground a little bit. So I just want to warn y'all, because I told you if I remember I'll tell you just in case. But here we go.
On August 24th, 2024, police in Waukesha, Wisconsin responded to a Walmart for a retail theft in progress. Loss prevention advised that the suspect, a 42-year-old named Kenya, had intentionally altered the price of items at the self-checkout before attempting to leave the store. Loss prevention stopped Kenya, and she immediately became uncooperative. As officers arrived on scene, Kenya walked back into the store and attempted to return the items with customer service, but it was too late.
Hello. What's that?
She's at the service desk right now.
Okay, what's going on?
She just tried stealing, she was using a different ticket, cheaper ticket switch for a bunch of clothes.
Okay.
It was like $80.
Okay.
And then we pulled her in here, she's like, crazy. It's like, okay, you just go. And she's running a return dollar. So.
Okay. So she has a legitimate return right now?
She's returning, well, she never paid for the items that came inside. She's returning the stuff that she used, so she used like $10 short ticket, right? She didn't have insurance. She's technically returning that, but she doesn't have insurance. Yeah, this is her.
Hi. Hey, we gotta talk to you.
No, you don't. Hold on, don't walk up on me like that because you don't know me. We don't got no problem. I just got done exchanging everything. They got everything together. This is what's paid for. I just like to find her.
Okay, so what's the misunderstanding?
Because he said I under wrong, but they can't find these shorts. Like I told him, I'm gonna pay for everything. I just spent $500 in here.
All right. So here's the other kind. So instead of necessarily concealing, she skip scanned at self-checkout, I believe is what she did. So, and then she went back to the customer service to be like, okay, y'all take back the stuff y'all say I stole. And so we all good. It's a wash. But yeah, she was, I think, a self-checkout skip scan thief.
Okay. $250 in one line and $200 in another line. He said I under wrong, but how did I under ring? So I pay for everything else full price besides 2 fucking joggers. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm telling you the same thing I told him. I don't play no games. I got an autistic son. He watched everything. He said that clearly I under wrong that, but I didn't. Everything is there.
These shorts are, she was using this tape right here, this tape. It was like, you like some sweatshirts and stuff like that. So that's why it's important. Like, she doesn't have any shorts. She used this $10 ticket. This was like,
y'all, please drink your water. Try to avoid smoking. The hard nights of partying, because baby, she 42. Y'all, Leo season's coming. I'm about to be 41. And I pray, let me just keep drinking my water and I don't want to live nobody hard life, because baby, that should not be 42. That should not be 42. No, ma'am. No wonder people think when you hit your 40s, it's all over. Because I was thinking that too. And I'm like, okay, 40's not looking that bad.
she has more clothes and that's when I was talking. She's saying, she has the actual other ticket in her hand, and she's putting it in front of the thing, scanning it. This is later now. So okay. So if she paid 40, she tried taking out.
Oh, I guess the things that she was trying to.
Yeah. So it came out to about 80 something, I think.
Do you have that receipt?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
From us?
Did you to make purchases, or did you come in to do a return?
No, we just got done shopping. I just spent $500 and something in this bitch.
Okay.
What?
Well, it sounds like you didn't actually buy shorts.
And this is what I'm telling him. I did have one pair of shorts for $5. They're in there on the counter. The other pair was Army fatigue. They were over there on the counter. Everything I did, Miss Lady, is over there. All the receipts, the lounger, everything is over there.
So
every single thing.
So how did 4 or 5 different shorts
and this is the thing, because for one, you're missing. This is a totally different practice. These are all things that's supposed to be on clearance, I guess. So these are all the things that I grabbed out of the store. So that's what they rung up as. And like I told him, I got all the items right there. So if you rung up, you see, I rung it plain as day. Every single item, every one. But I'm not gonna. And this is what I'm saying. So All I'm saying to you, like I told you, they got this. All you have to do is come in and say, hey, so
I wasn't even gonna call the cops.
and listen, and I don't even care what the cops told you. I'm not.
Dang, she wasn't gonna get arrested, y'all. He said he wasn't even gonna call the cops. I think it's because she was being difficult. The Walmart employee said he was not gonna call the cops. That's what he just said. But she's being difficult. Now the police are involved, and we're here.
You guys want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. We are gonna have to take you into custody.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, for what?
So because for the misdemeanor.
Hold on, wait, stop, don't grab me. Hold on, wait, I'm not fighting.
Don't fight with me. You're under arrest.
Excuse me, wait,
You're
hold
under
on.
arrest.
We're not gonna fight. Stop, because I didn't under ring. Okay. What is y'all talking
That's
about?
something that you'll have to argue.
First of all, let go of my back. No, hold on. Fuck no.
Kenny, you're under arrest.
Stop. First of all, hold on.
You are under arrest.
Stop. Listen, please. I'm telling you, listen. Miss Lady, you don't gotta do all this.
Let go of your thing.
Please stop.
You are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop. No.
Stop fighting with us.
Dang, Kia got a death grip on that phone. Golly, that grip is strong on that phone.
I'm telling you, listen, Miss Lady, you don't gotta do all this.
Let go of your thing.
Please stop.
You are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop. No.
Stop fighting with us.
I'm not fighting. I'm just telling you. I don't got no problem with that. I don't got no problem with that at all. But y'all not gonna just manhandle me like this for no fucking reason. It's my baby's birthday. Y'all sick as a bitch for this, and I ain't sick as fuck. Hell.
Kenya, girl, you didn't have to steal. It's your baby birthday. Looks like you did pay for some stuff. I saw a gift. It looked like a little kid's toy in the bag that she did pay for. You could have just got that and your baby birthday not, she not missing her mom or whatever. Like, it's not their fault that you stole. And then not just stole, but stole with like, I'm gonna have to say it with an attitude, because the Walmart employee, when they pointed out she stole, I think she just handed the stuff back. He said he wasn't even gonna call the police. So again, you made your life difficult for why?
Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. You're under arrest.
So that's what you do.
Put your hands behind your back.
What tactic are you using?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you elbowing?
I got taser. Taser.
For what? For
Get
what?
your
Why are
hands
you
behind your
tagging?
back. Get your hands
What are you
behind your
tagging?
back.
Tasha! Why? Oh! Why the?
Get your hands behind your back, Tasha! Get your hands behind your back!
What the fuck is wrong with you? What did I do? Oh! Oh! What are you doing?
Y'all, first of all, Lord, I could never. Kia swatted the taser hand away. Now she gripping the taser. She gripping his hand and got the taser. I could never.
You're under arrest.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Get your hands behind your
What
back.
are you doing? Take my phone. Take my phone.
Step back.
Just take my phone. Just take my phone, Tasha.
Can you put your hands
Just
behind
take
your
my
back?
phone. Listen, when I say you lost your fucking mind.
Put your hands behind your back.
And then can I ask you what
You're under arrest.
Why do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha, please record this.
She still got that taser. He is struggling. He tried not to say nothing, but that man is struggling to get that taser out of her hand.
Please record this, because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Hands behind your back.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She kneeing me. Look at her.
Wait. Okay, ma'am. Oh my God. Is Tasha in Walmart with her? I heard someone say, I'm recording. Now they can start punching you, y'all. I learned that. I didn't know cops could punch. At a certain point of resistance, they start punching. So she's saying they punching her. They probably are punching her. I ain't even trying to say she's lying about that. But who is Tasha? Hold on. I saw some feet up there. Y'all look to see if you see some feet. But Tasha, are you there with her still?
What do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha, please record this. Please record this, because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Hands behind your back.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She needed me. Look at her.
Let's go, Kenya.
Hell no.
Do it now.
You crazy as a mother. On my soul, she not. They done paid me twice already.
Let's go.
I got a heart problem. You're gonna kill me. My God.
Get your hands behind your back.
What is wrong with y'all? What?
Hands behind your back.
What?
Okay, y'all, Tasha's in the right-hand corner in a pink shirt, blue jeans short. So Tasha's, you see the Walmart employee right here. Tasha is kind of over here now on the right-hand side. You might catch a little bit of her outfit.
What?
Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Stop resisting, Kenya. Put your hands behind your back. Get down on the ground on your stomach.
Baby. There's all paid for my gift card and everything. I'm not resisting. I am a pregnant woman. Why is you say you on my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant woman. Hold on. I don't got no problem now.
And she pregnant? Oh, Lord, she pregnant too.
I can lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't
get down. She's not pregnant again.
I'm pregnant. I can lay on my side. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing. I am a pregnant woman.
Taser.
I am a pregnant woman.
Okay, those were the same taser from two different angles, y'all. Just in case you still might think it's too much taser, and I ain't trying to change your opinion, but I'm just letting you know they switched body cams and then did the taser angle twice, just so y'all know.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Relax.
I didn't do nothing, Tasha.
There go Tasha recording. Here, Tasha.
Relax.
Well, listen, that's 5 times they tased me. That's 5 times they tased me for nothing, y'all. For absolutely nothing. They tased me for nothing. When I say for nothing, oh, God damn. Damn. There was some voltages on the G, and I'm pregnant. And she need me, and she punched me. Damn.
Kenya, just relax.
All of this because I did not steal. Y'all got me in
216, you have an ambo coming, correct?
Why you twisting my wrist like that?
You guys are not relaxed. You're
I'm
fighting.
definitely relaxed.
Okay.
I'm not fighting at all.
Relax.
Y'all dead ass wrong. When I say y'all dead ass wrong, I mean y'all dead ass wrong.
Just bring your ankles together. Take the slack out of it.
Whole time for police, but I stole it.
Yeah, okay.
That is crazy. Whoa. Hey, get you some better training, Miss Lady. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to knee me because I wasn't resisting. You had no right to put your hands on me. None whatsoever, Miss Lady, because I wasn't resisting. I didn't lay on my stomach because I was pregnant. When you told me to slide down, I slid down, but I didn't get on my stomach. She punched my soul. Hey, for everything. Everything. That's their fault. That's their fault. They let me leave.
Is it a lower avenue in there?
I was finna get ready to leave. I paid for everything. Y'all did all this whole ass shit.
If y'all watch this chat replay back from my replay gang, y'all cutting up in this chat. First of all, that is next level trolling to tell Tasha, yes, record it, Tasha, record it. For the police to say, yes, record it, I'm done. That is next level trolling. Then Sharon said she got to repent when she gets to church. I'm done. I can't do this. Right. Oh my God. Now, oh my God. We need to keep body cams for the citizens' safety, and then for the police officers too. Because sometimes the body cam be helping the police officers too. Like, man, I don't know. Kenya was cutting up on this one.
It's on the lower abdomen, so let's wait.
I paid for everything I came in this bitch with. $500 $100.
Put the officer grab it out of
Snatch
there.
that motherfucker out. Snatch that motherfucker out. All this at Walmart for me.
Well, you're resisting, Kenya.
I didn't resist though.
Oh, we gotta have the same sense of humor, y'all. So please, if it's too much that I'm laughing at this gurney going up while she's still arguing, we might not be able to be friends because y'all, this visual is sending me. I feel like Kenya did this one to herself.
Didn't resist. I did not. I did not resist at all.
Kenya was transported to the Waukesha County Jail and charged with retail theft by altering the price, repeater, resisting an officer, repeater, and attempting to disarm a peace officer.
Oh, so she tried to disarm one of them too? Oh, Kenya girl. Oh, child. Okay. Lady Virgo said she just left Walmart. She laughed because yes, our last two, we've had a couple people in pink that are thieves now. Yes. Watch them, Lady Virgo. Watch them. Okay. This is a blind react because I put this one in here. I ain't watched this one ahead of time. It says how this duo used a baby stroller to steal thousands from stores, plural is what this one says. Okay. Don't leave me out here by myself, lovable Scorpion. She was. Okay, let's go. And this is from BODYCAM Takedowns. All right, here you go.
20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95.
Oh, okay. It says two well-dressed women, an empty baby stroller, and hundreds of stolen merchandise. What does it say? They had more than enough money to pay, but chose not to.
Stop. Get on the car. Get on the car.
Do not resist. Do not resist. I'm telling you right now. Do not resist. Suelta el teléfono. Le voy a poner otro cargo si se sigue resistiendo.
Por favor. Por favor, señor.
They sending to you right now.
Señora.
I got this on. You got it? Stop tensing up your arm.
Stop tensing up. I'm telling you right now. Man, stop it. Tensing up. I'm telling you right now.
Oiga, tranquilo.
Here's nigga.
Yeah.
Which channel they give us? Okay, se está resistiendo, señora. Siéntese.
Señor.
Saca los pies, saca los pies. Cruce los pies.
Escúcheme, señor, por favor. Voy a buscar a mi hijo.
Señor, espérense. Señor, por favor.
Por favor, señor.
Por favor. Tranquilo, nada más, please.
Sit down. Siéntate.
Voy a buscar a mi hijo, por favor.
What's your feet?
Sí, tranquilo, si no es nada. ¡Ah, pero despacio! Amiga, ¿qué le tengo que hacer, amiga?
Nada, déjeme llamar a mi esposo, por favor. Déjeme llamar a mi esposo, voy a buscar a mi hija. My husband, my...
Yo, which channel? What channel?
Downtown.
Señor. 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 Señor, ¿me puede? Por favor. Señor. Señor, por favor.
Where's the baby?
My baby. Call my husband, my baby.
Where's your baby?
Call my husband, my baby, please. Call my husband, my baby. Please. Please, sir.
I said, where's the baby?
Por favor, hay que estar en la escuela.
Calma.
So let's work on getting them ID.
Okay.
Necesito llamar a mi esposo.
Una cosa a la vez.
Discúlpeme.
Una cosa a la vez.
Por favor. Voy a buscar a mi hija, por favor. Nada más, nada.
another one. There they go. So now they got kids they worried about after they get arrested for shoplifting. I got to pick my kid up from school. My baby. No, it's too late for that. You got to think about that before you shoplift. Nope. You do the crime, you got to go.
Ok, una cosa a la vez. Una cosa a la vez. Una cosa a la vez. Tenía que haber pensado en lo que hizo. Ok. Good.
Por favor, déjeme llamar a mi.
Yo, you have that
I'm gonna see if we get a location, Kim. But I almost want to say just because every time I swear I see a body cam, it seems like it's Florida. I don't know if it's Florida yet, but it always seems like we're gonna be in Florida, so we'll see. The little leaves are not. Look at these leaves in the bushes outside the store. Y'all let me know, people, my Florida people. Y'all let me know. Does that look like Florida?
Your ID?
Por favor, de que llamar a mi esposo, por favor, te lo suplico. Por favor, de que llamar a mi esposo.
Un momento.
Le pido a Siri que llame. Siri, llama. Por favor, señor. Déjeme llamar a mi esposo, por favor. Solo él, por favor, para que vaya a usar el niño. Esta una vez me la...
Yo, just going through the video real quick. Showing the female making the concealment of the item.
Oh, yep. Look, is that okay? It's Orlando. This says Orlando Police. So don't get me on geography of states and things, but it's Orlando because that's what his sleeve says on his arm.
Yeah, Stroller, but no baby. Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, pretty good.
That be them.
All right,
good.
Let's stand over here real quick. Yeah, I saw that you have like one of those.
Yep, and the sunglasses.
The sunglasses are also yours?
Well, they went in the fitting room with 2 pair and came out with nothing.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can actually see
my understanding is that the one wearing all black make the concealment, right, underneath the stroller?
Yeah. Let me see.
What did the other female take?
I didn't see her take anything.
Was she just pushing the stroller?
So she's pushing the stroller. You see her take those items out of the car and she puts them inside of some kind of duffel bag. But she's right there while she's doing it. So
yeah.
And then she arranges the bag, covers it up. So
okay.
Yeah.
And then she's the one walking out with pushing the stroller.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They both
so that and the 2 glasses. Sunglasses.
Yeah. Can I look at it?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a case, so that's not ours. No, these are not ours.
Okay.
These are guests. So she may have them on or in her bag.
Going to the car. It's over here.
Okay.
She's over here trying to say she Ubered, but then I can hear the honking.
Nice. Did you go through this bag here?
Yeah.
With any sunglasses?
Oh, it's something right there. That's probably ours down there. Those are not ours. Those are guests.
Oh, these right here?
Yeah, so she had these in her bag.
Okay.
Señor, déjeme llamar a mi esposo.
Ralph.
Déjeme llamar.
She said she gotta call her husband to tell him, or her husband to tell him to pick up the kids. Do you think that they say, hey, I'm getting arrested for stealing, you gotta get the kids? Like, what do you say? You out here stealing like this?
Is all this stuff also polos?
Yeah, all of these came out of her Louis Vuitton bag.
Okay, and then the denim items on top of the...
Yeah.
So I get a total for you, write a narrative?
Yes, please.
I got a PDF, so I'll have it ready in my pocket.
So it would just be the total amount, the receipt, and the narrative.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, this one still has a tag.
Yep, awesome. Cool. All right.
What I'll do is I'll send an officer over there to meet with you at the store.
Okay. So
that they can collect that for us while we take them.
Okay. Can I get a picture of them?
You can. Did they come back already?
I'm waiting for total.
Okay. Has someone run them already?
No, I gave them all the information.
No. I read them. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't read them.
Okay. Yeah, we have to read them. You speak Spanish, right?
I don't want to read it in Spanish, so I don't feel confident doing that.
What do you mean?
I speak Spanish, but not like that.
Yeah, I'll be right here with you. So
you have a card with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've met a lot of Spanish speaking people like that. Like they know it because they grew up with their parents speaking it, grandparents speaking it, and they speak it from growing up in it. But like the actual like reading it and doing other things or trying to translate back to somebody else, it's not the same. I also had a Filipino friend like that. Like she could speak Tagalog, but she couldn't, she could understand everything that the person was saying, but she didn't speak it back. So I understand what he's saying. Like, hey, just because I can speak Spanish and I kind of understand them, me reading this Miranda rights card in Spanish, I'm not comfortable with. I get what he's saying. I get it.
Por favor, para que vaya a buscar al niño al daycare, por favor. Señor, para llamar, para que vaya a buscar al niño al daycare.
Antes que nosotros hablamos, ¿a qué le dices tú?
Wait. We gotta separate them though.
Okay.
Yeah. Grab one. Sit them right there. 10, 12. Yo no me voy. Tranquila.
Primera vez, serio.
Mira, antes que yo te pregunte ningún cosa, a que este es tuyo, ¿ok? Como tú ves aquí, estás viendo con nosotros, a que leer esto. Tú tienes el derecho para permanecer en silencio, ¿me entiendes de eso? Okay. Todo lo que tú digas se fuera cuenta una corte. Okay.
Point.
Hispanic female.
Okay. Si no puede pagar por un abogado, uno puede asignar la propiedad sin
last name was Juliet Alpha Romeo Papa Victor Echo Romeo.
Si no tienes un abogado que no te pueden apoyar, uno se puede asignar uno a ti. ¿Entiendes eso? Con estos derechos en la mente, tú me quieres hablar.
Okay. Last name.
Sorry. Primera vez.
Stop. Your child is in daycare.
It hasn't had a reader for like 20 hours, so it's probably.
We'll talk to you in a minute. We have a lot to do because of you two.
Okay.
Estaban en la tienda, tú cogiste todo eso que estaba en el carro, que chequearon.
O sea,
tú lo pagaste.
yo no pagar, pero tenía problemas en la tarjeta con la PCI. Me bloquearon la tarjeta por estar en Chile. O sea, por estar agarrando.
This is what she said. In case y'all can't look at your screen and you doing other stuff, he said everything in the stroller. Did you pay for it? She said I was gonna pay for it, but I had a problem with my card.
Tú lo cogiste sin pagar.
Lo sacamos. Sorry, Sora, porque no me cobré.
She's aware she was planning to go back to pay for it.
Quería venir para atrás, sabiendo que la tarjeta no estaba trabajando.
No, sí estaba con mi tarjeta.
¿Pero por qué tú no viniste para pagar las cosas?
¿Ah? ¿Qué pasamos y no pudimos pagar las cosas?
¿Pero por qué tú fuiste sin pagar las cosas?
Porque I'm sorry, de verdad, lo siento. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Any of the items in there is her friends.
Todas las cosas que están ahí, que tú cogiste de la tienda, ninguno de eso es tuyo o de ella. ¿Quién es?
Mira, la verdad, para que era para los dos para comer nomás.
Mira, no me digas mentiras.
Sí,
yo no te puedo ayudar si me estás haciendo la
por
mentira.
eso, sí, para las dos para comer hoy día. Lo teníamos
¿Cuáles cosas son tuyas?
Se puede decir que fueron las cosas mías. Que no se puede decir que fueron las mías porque veníamos las dos, pero puede decir esto es mío, ¿me entiendes?
Just try to press a little more to try to figure out what this is that she took.
Okay, en verdad, yo sé que esta pluma es la mía. Él sabe que esa pluma es de él. Tú no puedes decirme cuáles cosas son tuyas.
Porque solamente evidentemente.
¿Tú sabes algo?
Solamente negro, nada más que era mío. Okay. Eso, si yo no tengo más que eso.
Okay, ¿y qué más cogiste?
No, nada.
Mira, él me está preguntando las cosas que ella sabe. Él me está diciendo que usted me está metiendo.
Solamente fue en el yes, en los lentes que yo metí.
Just those glasses, depending on how much they are. Even if she try to claim one thing, it still might be felony level. I'm with Sexy RN. I do think that, that was for selling later purposes. The stuff they were stealing and they hitting up all those stores, I think they was going to try to sell that stuff later. I'm with you on that one.
So, mira, ella va a chequear la cámara. Antes que nosotros checamos la cámara, este está diciendo la oportunidad para hablarle la verdad.
Y un jean metida American English.
So, tú tienes los guests y
Pero
American
uno, claro, pero nada más. Sí.
There's an American Eagle. She's saying those are her glasses.
Sí, pues pero eso fue para las dos.
Tú no pagaste por eso dos.
Es que no tenía, o sea,
No activó la
tarjeta
So
en
she plans
realidad.
to go back to boat stores to pay for these items?
That's what she said.
I'm
She
sorry.
didn't have the funds for that. Something's wrong with the card. So, solamente tú tienes dos.
Feel comfortable already enough?
Ella tiene
I
los
said, did
otros.
she take any, remove any clothes, anything besides the glasses?
Solamente los lentes que tú cogiste. Escucha, solamente los lentes que tú cogiste.
Sí, no hay más que eso.
No hay más, solamente los lentes.
Lo sigo, no hay más que eso.
Tú cogiste dos sin pagar.
Claro, uno para mí y otro para ella.
Y todas las cosas de ella que ella sabe.
Claro.
Okay, so she only has two that she didn't pay for.
Pero solamente la hacemos para
She did also mention that she knows that the items were taken. So she's made aware that whatever was put in the stroller was pushed out of the store with no intent to pay.
Right.
Cool. All right.
Investigation on her for organized crime. If you're going to contact her, let them call. They gave a number to call and let them know what we have, and don't use that information for pocket cars. Just contact
So basically 1014 that they want from us to them to continue with their investigation. All right. So when are you going to call them?
Probably before I interview her.
Well, she said she doesn't want to talk.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
So do you have everything in reference to the investigation you have now? Like, you know everything you need to know?
Yes.
Like totals of everything, how many stores?
I don't.
So I'll wait to get all that information about everything that they stole from me. Everything. It's like probably ask a bunch of questions. Get all the information just so you don't act like, oh, I don't know that question.
Okay.
So get everything, all they stole, money amount, each store they stole from. Make sure you have everything. Give them a call. You can call all the way to jail. Out of jail.
All right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Cool. So, yes, we're definitely gonna keep that in mind, ma'am. This way.
She got lucky right there. They'll cut a purse strap. They have their little knives they carry on them. It's just cut the purse strap, keep it moving. I've seen them a couple times. They've helped people. Like if you have the one where you have the chain and they can unhook it off the purse, they'll do that. But a lot of times it's just whoop, put that knife out, cut that strap, keep it moving. So the fact that they taking her handcuffs off so she can keep her purse, it's a nice little courtesy.
What were those? Oh, okay. So just the water. Okay. So this is hers. We know that.
It's mine.
This is hers?
Yeah, that's hers.
Okay. And that's where the money is. No, this one is. No, this one, no. Okay.
So she's got a couple $100 units of.
Yep. So what we do is in front of the cameras, we count it in front of her.
Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, we're gonna count the money in front of you. Okay. Is this all the cash you have? Sí.
¿Y el auto va a quedar aquí?
Sí.
¿Aquí estacionado?
Sí.
¿Lo lleve adentro?
Sí. All right. Ma'am, señora, I'm gonna count the money in front of you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95. 595, yes? Ma'am? Okay. Yes. So that's what you want to do every time there's cash in there, okay? So from there, this is your phone, ma'am? Los dos son tuyos. Okay. What is this? ¿Qué es esto, señora? ¿Qué es esto? Yes, please. That'll be ideal.
She probably stole that too. Whatever that thing was in the box, of like the lipstick or lip gloss, that's probably stolen. Because once we have that and we're just carrying around in our purse, it's not still in that little rectangle box anymore. So I'm gonna go with it's probably stolen at some point as well.
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Francisca.
Francisca. All right, so we know this is Francisca. All right, let's get her in. All right. Ma'am, is this your bag? ¿Esta es tu bolsa? Okay. So let's make sure that if there's any cash in there, there's no other contraband since she's going to the jail. ¿No entender?
¿Qué iba a pasar? ¿A dónde me llevan?
A la cárcel.
¿Ya?
Sí.
¿Y qué va a pasar ahí?
Va a estar ahí hasta que el juez decida.
¿En serio? Ah, pero bueno.
Ah, robar es algo serio.
Sí, obvio, sorry.
Sí, claro. No,
tenía para
¿sabe?
comer, sorry, pero calidad.
Sí. No, pero su amiga tenía dinero.
Dinero, pero yo no, si yo soy amiga.
Bueno, pues si es su amiga, usted tenía que haberle preguntado. Amiga, ¿puede ayudarme?
So basically, he's like, your friend had cash to buy that stuff. You talking about your card decline, you could have asked her for help. But obviously, we know it's because they actually wanted to steal. So it didn't matter if they had money on them. I think he's being sarcastic.
All right, so what you want to do is you want to count it in front of her once you're done going through it, okay? I just realized that while I was getting her in cuffs, I just lost the cover to my watch.
So it's 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, right?
Right.
All right. Yeah. So we got one concealing and then the other one pushing the card out. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yep. Which is good. And did I tell you that Warren came through?
Oh, it did?
They all three of them picked the right one.
I was there for that.
Yes.
Total value,
¿Cuál es su nombre? So write Nancy on the outside of it. Nancy. Cool. Once you do that, let's go ahead and grab her and put her in the car.
we just need a 1014 for them, so we can do the trespass.
Yep, got it.
I'm sorry.
Take yeah, so that way we can roll.
Get out of here. You gonna ride with them?
No, we taking her. Yeah, that's why we clear the back.
I mean, just double lock the cuffs that you got.
Yeah. So we can, yeah. That when he went the other female inside of the car currently, she's one the eye. I organized crime.
I was hearing that.
He just mentioned organized crime. Sexy RN. I'm his good thing found. Just talked about some organized crime. That resale.
Yes. They give a whole narrative about it. Yep.
That's the cover right there.
Yeah, that's the cover for my watch. Yeah. Nah. It's trash.
What?
Yeah. He was resisting.
No way.
Yeah.
No wonder you didn't break up on the radio.
No, I was dealing with the two of them. I was trying to hold.
Oh wow! So they didn't put that in the body cam, but he was by himself at first, struggling with those two. There was not a baby present. They just used the baby stroller, Jacqueline. No, you're good, Paulette. And I'm his good thing found. She's being funny because she's being funny. She is not being serious at all. That is how she is. So no, y'all are on the same wavelength. But yeah, all right, we're going into the next one. What is this one? Hold on. What is this? We're back in Walmart. We are back in Walmart. This one was crazy because y'all, this is a middle school principal. A middle school principal got caught, and y'all, he had stole like $30 worth of stuff. It was not worth it, like, at all. Listen to him beg and plead and what he said. At first, I was like, oh, they almost let him go. I'll put it to you that way. But then they found out some stuff, and he didn't get let go. So let's go ahead. Middle school principal still in that Walmart.
Were called to a Walmart in Polk County, Florida, in response to a retail theft incident involving a middle school principal accused of skip scanning. Here's what happened next.
So the guy's a school administrator. I guess he's admitted to have done it before.
If he admitted to it, then, you know what I mean? I want that golf cart, man.
This gentleman here, he's been more than honest with me. He was at the register, and he got the paper plates and placed this one under one of the paper plates, scanned the paper plates, then scanned this. Bacon, same thing. And then the bulbs, he only scanned one of the bulbs. Kind of scanned one and then did the other one pretty fast, just not hitting the scanner.
Okay.
So it was 46.59. I'm looking at his other transactions now.
Did you purposely?
Just like I was telling him, I was not thinking, being a dumb butt. I'll be honest with you. And he asked me why I did it. I said, listen to my other homeboys. We sitting around talking, hey, I did this. I said, well, let me try, see if I can get away with what I get away with. Like I told him, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's just not who I am. But
This mature man talking about I was listening to my homeboys. So peer pressure had you stealing? That's what we're going with. Stop it right now.
I did something dumb today, and I understand it.
So you purposely did it?
I would say so. I would.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Have you ever been convicted of theft?
I've never been convicted of anything in my life.
Okay.
Nothing in my life. I have no record. He said he's gonna trespass me. I totally understand that. I accept my trespassing, and moving on.
See, he calm right now. See, he's talking about I'm gonna accept my trespassing and we just move on. No, it's not just a trespass, sir. No.
So I learned a valuable lesson today.
How come you do it though?
I just told you. Just listen around to other people and still have my ass kicked. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Apologize. I mean, just listen to other people. So what we're gonna do, guys? What I came for to do is get arrested. If y'all can trespass now, take my lick and keep it secret.
I'm waiting on this trainee to get off the radio here. That way I can.
Who makes that decision?
I do.
Are we still with the
Whiskey
trespass?
735.
Please, I can't. You know I can't.
1065, 427, 429. Check, please.
The really big issue on that.
At this moment, he's being informed that surveillance footage captured him skip scanning during multiple prior visits.
You were skip scanning in all of them. Now, because of that, I can't just let you off of the trespass. It's not something that it's my decision.
It's crazy his entitlement. Just thought he would get trespassed. I mean, wow. If you haven't liked the live while you're in here, please do, because we go in and out. We got our lives going on, so please like the live while you're in here. Hey, Professor Purple Queen.
It's the policy of Walmart.
Hold on, let me get on the phone. Come on, man. Y'all gotta help me out right now.
I hear you.
I've been as honestly as I can.
And I appreciate you. I appreciate that. But I wasn't expecting every single transaction
And the honesty is going to help.
It does.
If they choose to prosecute, the honesty is going to help tremendously.
I understand all that. It's just the point that I cannot be arrested.
735.
I mean, I'm gonna lose too much, guys. Just give me
26 seconds.
Come on, man. You gotta help me out. Give me the truck back. Please. Whatever.
In my report, I put, which is what the judge sees, I put how honest you have been. All right. So the fact that you have no priors, all right. The fact that you have no priors and the fact that you've been more than honest, there's a good possibility, especially this early in the day, that you could. No, it's going to be a physical arrest. There's a good possibility that you're going to get a release to your own cognizance. That you're just going to, you get there, you're going to meet the judge, and he's going to say,
Can I do it?
Why? See, I don't like that. See, why do you put everybody else on your problem after you do the thing? If you could lose your job just by being charged and not convicted with this, why would you do it? I'm trying not to say what the cop's about to find out as he's trying to comfort this principal. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to let y'all find out as you find out. But why would you even risk it if you could lose your job over being charged with this? That's not on the cop's responsibility. Don't do it in the first place. Yep, it's physical, Paulette. No ticket on this one. Oh, and Paulette kind of cracked the door on this one, y'all. And I can't say that I will react to everything you send me, but I am open to you emailing me police body cam videos that you like. I think you might like reacting to this. I make no promises that I will, but I am open to you emailing me if you're like, hey, I saw this looks kind of like what we watch and you might want to do this one. I'm open to that if y'all want to do that. So shout out to Paulette kind of for cracking the door open a little bit with that one. And my email is just trending at some point, like my channel name @gmail.com. If you see some, it helps me too because the algorithm is doing pretty good with showing me some stuff, but I might miss some things and y'all might have some classics you might want to watch that's not even that new anymore. So I will try. I do not promise I will do it, but I will look at them to see if we can work some in. So shout out to Paulette. All right.
I mean, physical arrest, and I'm not dating.
there's no difference in the affidavit and the arrest other than the fact that
physical arrest, I would be better with an affidavit. I mean, it helps me with my position.
The affidavit, okay, whether I arrest you in person or I give you a notice to appear, it is an arrest either way. It instantly shows.
I got it, but if you don't mind,
yeah.
I need to, and the reason why I'm asking so much,
okay.
My son's getting ready to get married. I'm supposed to have dinner with the parents, with the meet and get off. So that's why I'm asking for the affidavit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. I'm just being honest.
We don't do that. If I did that to you right now, with all the other people that I have said no to, in that aspect, you realize where that is showing favoritism because of your position per se, or how it looks.
I get it.
To the point that you could potentially be out.
I get it.
In no time today.
I get it, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm asking is, if you would give me the affidavit, because I'm supposed to be there in a couple of hours. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So if you could give me the affidavit, I'm going to comply with it. But the affidavit will enable me to be where I need to be.
Even with the affidavit, even with us doing a future notice to appear, if you had to be there in a couple, you would not make it.
I didn't hear it.
You would not make it in a couple hours.
Not make it in a couple hours.
If you have to be there in a couple hours, even if we did a notice to appear, you're not going to make it.
How does the notice to appear actually?
It is an arrest. It's an arrest. The notice to appear is an arrest. I just don't physically take you to jail. But the paperwork and everything having to lead up to it takes the same amount of time.
I accept that. I just can't be physically arrested. That's what I'm asking from you today.
But you're going to be today.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what you.
I hate it for you. I do. But you're going to be. With that being said, the honesty that you've provided, that is going to be reflected in the affidavit, in the report, Okay.
I just wish, I just hope, and I was.
But in the long term, there's no difference in the notice to appear
I understand everything
and the physical arrest.
I understand that. It's just the point of the physical arrest is what I do not want.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I do not want. That's why I was asking if it's an affidavit, I could leave, and then I could.
No. Whatever little liberties you get, because you're the assistant principal at this school and everything, you're not getting the liberties today, sir. And he actually wanted to. The cop kind of did want to, like he said, you're going to put me in a position of favoritism and stuff. But no, don't shoplift. And then, man, I think he has a problem. I'm trying. Oh, let me just let it keep playing.
My appearance, you write what your report like you're supposed to. I mean, I'm just asking you for that. That's what I need today, at this moment. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. And I'm just hoping that you would bring it to me, so that I can move on for today. And you don't have to worry about. I'm gonna appear in court. You got to worry about.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I believe that you would. I believe that you would. But also with our department policies, we are getting away from those two appears.
Well, let me get this one time.
I can't.
Please.
I can't.
Please.
I can't. So.
Come on, man. Can I get
so.
I'm asking one more time.
So
I know your answers.
Yeah. So if you have your, I would call your wife.
I just don't want the physical arrest. The physical arrest puts me in a bad situation today, and I don't want not being there. And gotta tell my son I'm an employee of the charter school system. Yes, that's the reason why I don't want my physical arrest, because I know I'm going to lose my job.
So
and the job that I have is that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
But that will keep, not the physical arrest I'll be able to withstand it, of keeping my job, be disciplined, a physical arrest.
Oh, Sexy RN is going to be a needle in a haystack. She said, I need to find a video where the right to remain silent actually means something. That's going to be hard. That's going to be so hard. If I find one, I'll put it in the compilation on one of these.
Because you've been so honest, I will do this for you. And if they agree to it, if they're okay with it, I will make a phone call to a supervisor. Okay? Because of the honesty. And if they're okay with it, I'll make a phone call to a supervisor and see if they're allowed. I'm going to be honest with you, because of your position, that specific box where they hold certain people to a higher,
I know that.
accord.
And that's what
I'm not going to see anything good coming out of that, but I'm willing to make that phone call because you were honest and because of everything.
Just the physical arrest is what I'm asking.
We don't get a lot of honesty.
Like I told him.
So I try to.
That's why
he's been most honest than most people.
That's what he told me. It's just.
What is your position with the school board?
I'm one of the assistant principals.
Okay. With Polk County?
No, with Lake Coast Charter. I'm with
okay.
The charter.
All right.
I'm just physical arrest. I know I'm losing my job, but without the physical arrest, I can keep my job.
We're going to do a physical arrest. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Okay. I'm going to suggest you call your wife.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Well, I got you.
Okay.
Come on, man. I'm just going to lose everything.
Because if we can get her at least her word that she's going to come get that vehicle, they don't have to tow it.
No, but she's not going to be able to come get it now because she's the only one at the house, okay? Can I ask for one thing, not be put in handcuffs?
I have to put you in handcuffs. I have to. There are handicapped people that I would prefer that I don't have to put in handcuffs, that aren't even arrested, and I still have to put them in handcuffs whenever they're in my car. So we have a very strict policy on the handcuff. And the other thing is that I get asked, can we put it in the front? No, it has to be in the back.
The only thing I'm worried about, guys, I'm just flat out being honest. It's my job. Because I know I'm getting ready to lose my job on my thing.
As physical or NTA, there's zero difference as far as your job keeping you or...
But the thing of being physically arrested is what they look at more, you know what I mean, than the notice to appear.
Yeah.
God damn. God.
Ooh, them consequences setting in on them. Consequences are settling in on them right now. Woo. again, like, stop pressuring this cop to not arrest you. You got to go on this one. If it had been just the $30 in this time, I've seen notice to appears. I still don't know how that honestly would help him with his job, because if they did another background check and stuff, I think that, it still does show up that you were charged. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't know what it's selling in. I don't know. We'll keep going.
You know what I mean? Then the notice to appear.
Yeah.
God damn.
My dad was a sailor. You can't say anything I haven't heard.
I want to kiss that damn job goodbye. Never in my freaking life I've done some stupid shit. Oh my God.
I hate it because he's really just talking out loud to pressure the cop. Like, I'm just like, you're manipulating right now, and this is on you. You too grown for this. Come on.
It's my job. You just making I just lost my job.
It was just those 3 items that he didn't pay for. I got to looking at it and I'm like, man, I know inflation's a thing, but dang, dude, 3 items and almost $50. That's a little too much.
What do you think I'll do with these amount? I'm just gonna go.
Being that you have no criminal history, and I'll put in the affidavit how honest you were, high possibility. But I don't want to speak for the judge because each one is different.
So what happens?
Each one has triggers, as I like to call it, something that they're like, like, oh, I don't like this. Yeah. So, all right, go ahead, stand up again for me.
So one more time. No way I can get a
turn around.
I have to ask I'm hurt. So nothing you can do to help me?
No, sir. I wish I could, man. I really
Whiskey 735. And then with the arrest comes the trespass. All right, stand up again for me. It's written down on that piece of paper right there. Oh, okay, you're good. Yeah. Criminal history was pretty good, spotless. Hello.
Is that his wife? I forgot his wife got to deal with his stupidity and him losing his job. Unnecessary hardship. This is ridiculous. I wonder if that's because I see somebody walking in with a purse.
The items that were not paid for, I believe, have already been restocked, but there were 3 different items that were not paid for. He is admitted to not paying for them. So the way that it's going to go is he's going to be booked into the jail. It's a misdemeanor. If there is a good or positive, it's that he has been more than cooperative. He's been very honest with us. It is a misdemeanor. He has no criminal history. Okay. And it's a small amount. It came out to $37.45. In my experience, this is something that the judge could very well basically release him on, okay?
I know she got a little issues, a little heart issue, and I know what's going through her mind is that.
See, that pisses me off. So, poor thing, she over there crying. Then he trying to, again, manipulate the police officer. Oh, I know she got a heart issue. You knew she had a heart issue before you stole. Why did you put her in this position to stress her out more and put more on her heart? You are, he's trifling.
I just lost my job.
That you don't know yet. There's still a whole process that goes into this that, maybe they convict, maybe they don't convict. Conviction is the biggie, right?
So let me ask you this question, because obviously my first time doing it, and do I need to get an attorney? Would that be the best thing to do?
They'll explain that throughout the process. They're not just going to let you go through the process without offering you counsel.
As soon as I was walking and I stopped, and it just hit me. It said, go back here. And I stopped, and as soon as I was getting ready to turn around, that's when you see he approached me. I was actually going back to, because I didn't feel.
Now his conscience had hit him, and when you saw him, he actually was going to turn around and be like, "Whoo, I shouldn't do this time." Boy, bye.
Feel comfortable. I'm like, so you get a feeling on you sometimes.
Yeah. The biggie is, well, he's got it frozen right here, right there. That is the final point of sale. You could have turned around right there, went and paid, nothing would have happened.
I never do that.
It becomes basically a crime when you have passed that final point of sale.
That's when I stopped. And I stopped before he got there. If you go back, I stopped and I scratched my back. And that's what I did. I stopped and I did this. And I said, go back and turn around. And then that's when he approached me.
As you can see, Walmart's cameras, when I first joined law enforcement and I saw these cameras for the first time, I was amazed at how much they put into them. Okay.
Now let me ask you this question. How far was I past? He told me there was a point of sale. Was I past the point of sale? Yes.
Now we getting technical. Now, he told me I was past the point of sale. Was I past the point of sale? Ninja, you was stealing and you know it. You stop it right now. Don't do this.
Yes.
When I stopped.
So yeah, I watched you on the camera.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking. I didn't know that.
So those dividers.
That's what he just told me.
As soon as you pass it, you pass it off.
That's what he just told me. I didn't know that. I stopped and I was like, yo, you saw me stop. Because I didn't know who you were. And that's what I was getting ready to do. So. All right, which way we going, buddy?
We're mobile.
He was ultimately charged with petty theft and issued a trespass warning prohibiting him from returning to that specific Walmart. It is unclear whether this was driven by need or simply the excitement of getting away with it. Please.
Oh, I'm calling excitement. There was one point in there that they mentioned he had done this a few times. I was trying not to say it before I heard them say it, but he'd done this a few times. So no. Kim, thank you for my super chat. Thank you. Okay. Last one, y'all. Last one. This one. Is this Walmart too? I didn't do this on purpose. I promise I did not do this on purpose. It says, when you get out of prison and instantly do this. Oh, man. This is BODYCAM POV. I've heard that Walmart's cameras are so good they can leave your cell phone if you are looking at it. Oh, like they can. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen a lot of police be very impressed with Walmart's cameras. Oh, can read your cell phone if you're looking at it. I've seen a lot of police officers they're like, dang, like Walmart is very sophisticated. There is them, and I've seen police are very impressed by casino cameras. It looks like those two. Yeah, he did admit it already, Jacqueline. He sure did. Yeah, he's been on their radar. Yep, Paulette. Okay, so let's do this last one. I'm just gonna start it. We'll talk about it.
I don't get off parole until November.
You were going to pay for some of them, not all of them.
So no.
On May 31st, 2023, officers responded to the local Academy Sports and Outdoors after a report of a suspicious woman stuffing her undergarments with almost $1,000 worth of merchandise. She may have gotten away with it if she didn't look like she was wearing a diaper.
She's still inside?
Yes, but there were a bunch of clothes in the sitting room. When she came up and her pants is padded.
Okay. She put a shirt on, like under her shirt.
The guy that is watching the film room, so he thinks she has a shirt on under her.
Okay.
Same shirt. He's not sure about the shirt, but under the pants she has on is actually padded.
Okay.
It's what?
Padded.
It's like stuff protruding from the pants.
Is she still wearing a black and white striped shirt?
Black and white striped shirt with a kind of a jeans pants with some puts on it.
Okay.
Anything you should do, straight across and see.
You said she's in the fitting room?
No, we didn't enter no she's there.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, you guys back for me.
6-7 Central units on scene. Hey, where's she at? Okay, I see her. She's over here. Okay. All right, ma'am. Let's put that down, okay?
Huh?
I'm Officer Cornelison. Let's go ahead and put that down, okay?
What y'all talking about?
Set the rest of your clothes down. I'm going to talk to you over here, okay?
Okay.
Y'all just keep an eye out when she start having to pull out the stuff she stole and where she pulls them out from.
Ain't nothing on me.
Okay.
Everything fell. Like these are mine. I'm just
gonna
check out. What shirt?
The shirt that you just lifted up.
What shirt? What shirt you talking about? These.
You're padded right here.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't gonna steal nothing, sir. I promise you I wasn't.
Let's put it all down and let's go talk over here, okay?
Okay, let's go. Sorry, I wasn't gonna steal nothing.
Okay.
I was.
Come on out here. Let's come talk.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Please, y'all. They're
All right.
boring me. I don't want to steal.
Okay.
I know. I'm gonna go.
If you can't see your screen, there's a counter counting up the items that she concealed and that she's taken out.
I already asked you twice. It's okay, so let's just leave what we got and let's go talk over here, okay? Is there anything else on you?
No.
There's a.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I was gonna say all this out, and I promise you. That's why I ain't went out the door yet. Like I was so scared. That's why I was acting like I was looking for a phone because I was like.
Anything else?
That's it. I said I want to go to the dressing room. I said I want to go.
What? Over here.
I said I want to go to the dressing room. Take everything out.
Hey. Your left butt.
Yeah, her cheek looks raised. Hold on. Her cheek looks raised with something else in her pants. Yes, I'm with you. That is disgusting. Let her keep it. Watch what you buy, y'all. Wash everything that you buy because that is disgusting.
I want to go to the store with you. I probably just work. Please. I got 4 kids, y'all. I can't even feel it, y'all.
It's right here.
Huh?
Right here.
No, don't hold it. I'm not. I wasn't. Right where? I did enough on you. I promise you, I wasn't gonna go out the door. That's why I was skipped about the phone. That's why I was loud about my
494
phone.
to 84. Is that it?
Let's see.
Come on out here.
I'm gonna
84.
That's
not what we're saying, okay? That's not what we're saying.
Ignore me, y'all.
Look, that's not what we're saying. Just okay. Just talk to me. Look, you're talking to me right now, okay? We're not talking to him, okay? If you could, Rohan, would you just get all of that stuff up? Is that what's in the buggy? Okay.
What's your name?
Kendra, do you have your license on you?
No.
No. What's your date of birth, Kendra?
88.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I don't want.
What were you in prison with before? What were you in prison for before?
I was in prison for shoplifting, sir.
Okay.
And I learned. I don't know why. I learned my lesson. That's why I really tried, like acting like I was looking for a phone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was acting like I was looking for a phone because I was so scared, y'all.
So right now, she said, I was acting like I was looking for a phone because I was scared. I don't even know what that means. I'm hearing nonsense. Yep, kids. Also, just wanted to point out when y'all see their body cams, it is actually like on the side of their face. I think that's interesting every time I see those instead of the normal phone body cams. So just pointing that out.
No.
Here. Please, y'all. I'm going to jail.
This ain't yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Even down to the orange soda. He said this ain't yours. Even down to the orange soda. Oh man. Y'all remember I don't know if this was but do y'all remember Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, and Kel was like, I like orange soda.
So what's the deal?
Please, y'all. Can y'all please just burn me? I want to bad, sir.
Go ahead. Kendra. Bring him down.
Yeah, I was so scared to go out the door, y'all.
Kendra.
I was so scared to go out the door.
Okay. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Wow.
Please, Lord. Please.
What were you doing?
Huh?
What were you doing?
What I was doing?
Yeah.
I was acting like I got the phone. Huh?
What were you doing with all those clothes stuffed in your pants?
In my pants, I was just trying some stuff on, sir. And I was just stuffing. I didn't. My intention was to probably try to get steal.
Okay.
But I was so scared and nervous that I was telling her that I was helping me for a phone because I was going to go sleep to this one, just take it all out. And that's on my 4 kids, y'all. That's on God and the truth. I would have been out the door. Like I had a history of shoplifting. I went to prison for shoplifting. Like
How many times have you been arrested for shoplifting?
4.
4?
4 times. When it
Probation?
when I'm on parole.
Oh, you're on parole for shoplifting?
And that's gonna violate me, so they're gonna see me the
So why are we doing this, Kendra?
Y'all.
Talk to us honestly, okay? Why are we doing
Honestly,
this?
okay, this is what I'm doing this. My baby got a dance coming up that week. I don't even stay up here.
Your baby got a what?
A dance coming up.
Oh.
I stay in Everton, Georgia. She danced these
Please.
She danced with these girls or whatever. And I basically I was trying to get the money up to pay the thing off. You can call my mom, you ask her.
So you were.
Here y'all go. They cut up in the chat again. Jacqueline says so her pants was the shopping cart. That is very accurate. Yes, her pants were the shopping cart. Kim said she gave herself a whole clothes BBL, and I'm done.
You were taking the clothes. Why?
Huh?
Why were you taking the clothes?
I had basically was my intention. I was intentionally trying to pay something for my baby.
You were going to pay for some of them, not all. So were
No, I was gonna pay for that.
Were you going to say?
I was gonna pay for that.
So just slow down, okay? Let me go over it with you, okay? So were you saying that you were going to the things that you were maybe intending to take? You were trying to sell them. I got you. But you were trying. But listen to me. You were going to sell them so you could pay off your daughter's dance. Is that what it was?
That and then like most of gas, like.
Okay, now y'all heard her admit. He said, "Did you do this because you're trying to gift stuff for your daughter's dance?" She said that and gas and stuff. So remember that later when she backtracks.
No, I'm just scraping right now.
Just life hood stuff. So listen to me, okay? Listen, it's time to be honest, okay?
I'm in.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, okay.
It's time to be honest. You did what you did. Now we have to deal with it, okay? So just tell us what you're saying that you went to.
I was not gonna steal them.
But you just said that you were gonna take those clothes to help pay for your daughter's dance.
No, I said you said why was I doing this? I said my baby got a dance next week. I said I was gonna try to pay for her dance off of some of this stuff. I would have bought this. I could have bought that stuff I had in my hand.
Do you remember about 5 minutes, about 2 minutes ago when you said that your intention probably was to steal them?
I didn't. My intention was to probably try to get steal.
You don't.
No, I don't remember that. I remember saying it is that I was scared that I would play like I would my intention to go back to the dressing room and take that stuff out of me. Whatever I tried on or whatever I had, you know what I'm saying, tried them on. My intention was to take that stuff back out of me. That's why I had her. That's why I had her with me looking for it. And I was going to ask her. I even asked her to not go back to the dressing room. I said, before I leave, I'm like, can I go back to the dressing room? She like, just go catch your things before we close. I was not finna go out the door with them clothes, sir. I was scared. Like, it was on my heart. This is my first time trying to steal anything or put anything on me since I've been out of prison, Lord.
How long have you been out? A month, you said?
No, I've been out since November.
Since November?
And I've been working ever since.
Where do you work at?
It's June, so she's been out 7 months. Because I was like, was that a month ago? But it was this is June. And she got out last November. But this is June 2023. She got out in November 2022.
I work in Everton. I work in Hartwell. I work at Nestor Perina, but I live in Everton.
I'm from Hartwell. My mom's from Elberton, so I know.
You know about Perina?
I know all about
it. Okay, that's where I work in. And I live in Everton County.
You get here first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, stay over here. Kendra, stay over here. Talk to me, okay? So,
please,
look, we don't know what's going to happen, okay? There's a lot of stuff that we got to talk to you about, okay? First of all, we got to figure out how much all of that was going to be, okay? Second of all,
I didn't steal all this.
Listen to me, okay? Disguising clothes underneath your clothes, stuffing them down. And I know that you're going to say that you do not remember saying this, but I have it on body cam, okay? You 2.5 minutes ago saying that you think your intention probably you wanting to prosecute probably was to take it. And then you explained.
Rewind it back, sir. I said I was scared.
And then you explained.
She said rewind it back like it's instant replay for them while they're there. Now we can rewind it back, and shout out to BODYCAM POV. They actually did rewind it back so we could hear things. But she said rewind it back like he gonna be like, okay, hold on, let me stop recording us and go back for you to hear this.
And then you explained that it was because of your daughter's dance, which we're trying to be reasonable with you. We're trying to be gentle with you, okay? I understand that. But
this is going to send me back. Please, they're going to take me away from my kids for for 2-3 years. I didn't even go out the door with it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take me away from my kids, y'all. I promise you. They give me a ticket. I can pay it. Or
So that is so. Listen, in Clark County, okay. There are a couple of different things here. Are you listening to me? Are you following?
yeah, I don't want
Okay, because I need you to listen to everything I'm saying. Okay.
my kids again.
I need you to listen to everything I'm saying. Okay. So in Clark County, the option for a citation is a thing. But first of all, you have a criminal history, a deep criminal history with shoplifting. Second of all, if it's over $500, then
it's a felony anyway.
then
It'll be a felony anyway.
the citation isn't a possibility.
It's
Okay?
gonna be a felony anyway.
So that's what we're trying to work out. Okay, but I need you to simmer down
But
because you're starting to make me.
Listen, all this stuff I had on me. That I didn't have. You see, I didn't have all that on me. I had all that in my hand. The stuff that I had a shirt right here. I was shirt right here, but I had like 4 items in my right here, sir. She can tell you all that stuff I had on me. She helped me. I was dropping it. She would help me pick it up right there. I didn't stuff all that stuff on me, sir. Oh God, I did.
I didn't stuff all that stuff on me as she pulled things out of her pants that gave her, as y'all said, the clothing BBL. She was pulling stuff out from under her shirt. So the lady stuffed it in your pants for you? Like these excuses are so bad. I just didn't even comment on most of them because I'm scrambled too. I can't keep up with this horrible logic. But you gotta stop talking about you didn't put that in there.
Oh God, I did. God, I did, y'all. Please, Lord, please, I don't want to go to jail for shoplifting, Lord. Please, Lord.
Look,
All that stuff.
there's a lot of people around.
So she had a bunch of merchandise in her
Let's not keep yelling. There's a lot of people out here. Okay.
pants and in her shirt.
Let's not keep yelling because this is just gonna make more people stay.
I'm gonna have to have you go ahead and do a search for me. I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Lord, please help me, Jesus, Lord.
Kendra, stand up. Talk to me. Okay. Look, you're a grown up. Okay. Let's stand up.
I just want to pray, Lord.
Thank you.
You did this to yourself.
I'm aware.
They just said it too. You did it to yourself, Rose. They said the same thing you just did. Caption came up and said, you did it to yourself.
I got you. Stand up.
I gotta search. I'm gonna walk over here.
Sir, I didn't have all that on.
Okay. Go with her. Go ahead.
Be honest, ma'am. You don't have a lot of stuff in my hand.
Come on.
Okay, this is not Walmart. It looks like Academy. Probably Academy, what, sports? I don't go in there, but that's what it looks like. So this is not Walmart because I was like, I did not try to pull just Walmart.
Stop talking.
All right, we're over here to be a little bit more discreet, so I gotta search you. Keep your hands up. No, face me. Hands up like that.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to leave my kids.
Well, listen to me.
It
don't matter if you left. It's the fact that you did it.
No, because I had some right here.
Okay. Well, stop. Keep your hands up. Can you be still, please?
Yeah.
So be still.
I'm sorry.
If Officer Teets says it again, I'm going to put you in handcuffs while she searches you, okay?
No, I'm trying to.
You're not trying to be still. Either you're high, you just don't know how to be still.
Oh,
or
I
you're just not listening.
I don't do no.
Well, then be still.
Period. So, man. Y'all from Clark County?
I am.
What they say, sir? How about they say?
All right, turn around.
I can't talk.
Turn around. Keep your arms up. Did I tell you to turn around?
Oh.
Stay.
You could walk to the dress or I could have.
Or you could have just not shoplifted and we wouldn't have to do this.
I didn't shoplift, man.
Did you stuff in your pants?
Listen,
yeah, that's shoplifting.
I did not go out the door.
So typically, my intentions when I used to go to stores, I don't shove stuff in my pants and then pull it out at the register. So that's just not a common behavior.
Manager that was standing behind you.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know if he told you all that, but he said that she wanted to fight him last time that she was here.
Oh, really?
He was saying stay close to her.
You was trying to fight people too, ma'am. You shoplifting and you trying to fight the employees.
Nothing else? No other merchandise?
Not that I could find.
You were an adult. You have decided to come in here and do this. We all make mistakes, right? But you are an adult. So the time for like the crying and stuff, you can't be doing that right now, okay? Because you got to start talking to us.
So tell me one more time. Okay. Don't lie to me. I already know that you came in here with the intent to steal that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have concealed them items, right? So, how about you be a little truthful with me, and let me kind of figure this out. So go ahead and tell me why you came here.
I came here to buy some stuff. My baby got she dead, so these.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to ask y'all. Did they read her rights? I don't remember on this one. Do y'all recall if they read her rights at the very beginning, like on camera? Maybe they did it before we saw. No, yeah, they might have did it before they started the camera for us on YouTube. But let me know if you remember if they read her rights, because this will be the time for sure. Because now you're asking some direct questions.
Dads and those people. I came here to buy some stuff.
Okay.
But in the thing trying to buy some stuff, I stuck some stuff. But my heart was so heavy. My heart was so thinking about my kids. Like I even asked her, can I go back to the dressing room? Because I was gonna.
Yeah.
Well, she said no. Go. You can ask her. She said no. Go pay for your items before we close. But she kept telling me I check dressing room for your phone. I even made up a lie that I lost my phone just so I can stay in here if I could take the stuff out of me. I was scared. I couldn't walk out there though, y'all. I just be here prison time. I don't get off parole until November. You feel me? I know I got
till November.
Yes, I know I got a history of shoplifting. But if I go to jail today, I'm going back to prison.
Yep.
It's already there. Yeah. Not yet.
We already know it's felony.
Oh, okay.
It's a felony anyway. But all that stuff, sir. I had all this stuff on me. I had like 2 shirts in my bra.
Why?
I understand.
We watched on the body cam. She pulled out in the counter, the body cam POV. Shout out to them. I think we got up to 11 or so items. She said I only had 2 things stuffed in my shirt. We literally saw you pull out item after item after item. And then once we count the orange soda, we hit 11 or 12 after the orange soda.
I understand what you're telling me. That you wanted to take the stuff.
I wanted to.
I get that.
When I was registered, my teacher was taking this stuff out.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to ask you a question. Okay? So, I already know that you're saying that you had the intent to put that stuff back. Why did you come here in the first place? Why did you want to come steal?
No, I didn't come here to steal.
Okay. So at what point did you decide that you were going to try to conceal these items? At what point did you try to start stuffing stuff in your pants?
At what point?
Yeah.
When I was trying to stuff on.
Yeah, you were trying to stuff on, and that's when you started putting stuff in.
I was trying the items on, sir.
Okay. All right.
I was
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. So you're under arrest for shoplifting, okay? It is felony. Okay? $94 Central 1095.
How many times?
3.
Yeah, so those are four convictions.
Oh, please.
Let me ask you this, okay? We've already searched you. I already know that you ain't got nothing else on you. All right? So let me ask you this.
Please.
Are your kids here? Did you come alone?
I got dropped off.
You got dropped off? Something we don't get you.
Thank goodness she didn't bring the kids with her, but the fact that she's at academy, she definitely was trying to get stuff not definitely. She was most likely trying to get stuff for her kids, like she told that a little bit of that truth about her daughter's dance, because it do seem like parents go shop at academy for stuff for school. But she said she was trying to clothes on. They were probably little kids' clothes. That's not even, I mean, you already admitted it a couple times anyway, ma'am. And they said this will be her 4th conviction if she's convicted of shoplifting this time.
Is there any personal property that you have with you?
I don't think so.
No?
My money.
Your money? Where's that at?
In my bra.
In your bra? Oh.
Where was it in your bra? 'Cause I didn't feel any money in your bra.
It probably dropped out at the race trail.
Well, I'll send an officer over there to look for it, okay? Right now you are under arrest for felony shoplifting, okay? Let's go out here.
That bag of stuff or the bucky of stuff that has her clothes and all that stuff in it. Did y'all find any cash in it? No cash at all.
I was the one who did it. There was nothing else in there.
Okay, I'm gonna just search.
Rohan, would you like her barred? Huh? All right, go ahead and tell her how long she's barred for. Okay. All right.
That's the only.
She had another pair of shorts over there
Where was it?
behind the counter.
Oh.
So another pair of shorts added to that ticket.
There's been.
How much was it before the shorts?
$700 something. Yeah, yes, the ticket.
Okay, it's felony anyway, so it's fine.
Yes,
Thank y'all.
I know.
How much that fitness store add up to such all this stuff? I did not keep in mind.
Over $700.
Trust me, they lying.
No?
Okay.
I have an itemized list.
But listen, come on now. You know I didn't have no $600 stuff in my phone. Y'all got out my phone.
Listen, I don't know how much that stuff costs. They just,
That all of it is.
Okay, that's
I did
fine.
not steal anything.
Okay, all right, go ahead
I did
and have
not
a seat.
steal anything.
Okay.
Nothing. I didn't steal nothing. I didn't go out the door with nothing.
Okay, Kendra.
No, nothing.
Okay.
I had 2 items on me. 2 items on me. And that's it. I had no more than 3. And I said, shoplifting? $700? All that stuff in my hand they said I had. Oh no. They better do the camera. They don't get the camera at this point. Y'all didn't even do the camera. Just you go about what I told you. That I tried clothes on. My attention was to come here and come take this stuff out. I didn't say come steal. Feel me?
It is a felony, yes, ma'am.
I had 2 shirts in my pants, and they don't and like a shirt and 2 pair of shorts in my pants. I stole 5 items. Ain't no way they add up $700. Ain't no way.
As always, check the pin.
She went from I had 2 things stuffed in my shirt to I had a shirt and 2 pants stuffed down there. Then I only took 5 items. She was like, and then she said, I'm gonna beat this. And she said, y'all don't have nothing. Y'all just going off what I said. Yeah, your confession. Yeah. Ma'am, you literally had it stuffed down your pants. Like, that's crazy. Girl, jail, $700. You at Academy, you probably are gonna get to $700 kind of fast. She had 11 to 12 items on her if we include the orange soda. Yeah, at Academy, you gonna get to that 700. It's off the charts. That right, self-awareness is gone. It's gone. And then she turned to to Rohan and was like, "Why you press charges on me? Not, ma'am. Don't steal. Don't steal." Okay. I don't know if they read them to her before the YouTube video started. Cause I was like, I don't remember hearing them from that one. I don't know. Yeah, it was like a big pull-up. That's what she looked like she had on, a big pull-up. Crazy work. Crazy work. Wouldn't it be crazy if like the felony limit is $700 and then that $2-3 soda puts you over the top to the 700? Life. Funny. Okay, so if please like the live if you haven't already before you leave out. You can email me some video suggestions. I may react to them. I don't make promises. It's trending@somepoint@gmail.com. Thank you to Paulette and also Bama Girl. She was sending me some stuff too. So Paulette, Bama Girl, crack the door open a little bit. We'll try it out. I thank y'all always for keeping me company and giving me your input on these lives. And it looks like, long as we're not traveling and doing things, I'm going to catch y'all on Saturdays and Sundays at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in case you want to join me on a regular basis. I also got to work some court cam reactions back in here too, because I didn't forget about y'all. I promise. It's just these have more action, whereas the court, sometimes they're more talking about the things that did happen. But I got y'all because, I like those too. All right. Well, I will see y'all later. Bye.